Spectral Searches. We're here with Sarah, Jordan, and Eric, and we're going to be investigating the Hochelaga Inn.
Yeah.
We are excited.
All right.
Ghosts!
The Hochelaga Inn has an incredible history, and the land that it sits on can be traced back to the many groups of indigenous people that resided here. The history of those indigenous people in this region is complex and predates how we think of geography today in terms of regional, provincial, or national boundary lines. The communities of late woodland people from approximately 1200 CE to 1450 CE and the St. Lawrence Iroquois of the 16th century were known to have lived in this area and later developed into the modern descendants of the First Nations peoples. When Europeans began to arrive in the 17th century, the north shore of Lake Ontario and the area originally known as Cataraqui was occupied by the Huron-Wendat peoples and the Five Nations or St. Lawrence Iroquois. In the 17th century, various groups of Seneca, Cayuga, and Mohawk had established communities at both the western and eastern ends of Lake Ontario, heading east up the shores of the St. Lawrence River. At this time, French traders and military personnel aligned themselves with the many Algonquin and Huron traders they first encountered. During a similar period of time, the Five Nations Confederacy aligned themselves with the British and helped to overrun many of the French, Huron, and Anishinaabe settlements in the area. The Mississauga, who had established a community in the region in the early 18th century, yielded to the British Crown in 1783 with the signing of the Crawford Purchase. It was at this time that Sir William Johnson's consort, Molly Brant, a Mohawk woman, negotiated the safe passage and land acquisition for the Mohawks from the Mohawk Valley to Kingston. During the American Revolution, the United Empire Loyalists and the Mohawk warriors shared a desire to move peacefully into British Upper Canada Territory and continued to trade with the Iroquois Confederacy and the Anishinaabe. Market Square, behind what is now Kingston City Hall, was the main trading location where food, tobacco, and hides were exchanged between First Peoples and the United Empire Loyalists and other recent immigrants of what was now known as Upper Canada right up until modern times. The city of Kingston was originally named Cataraqui, later referred to by European immigrants as Kingstown in honor of King George III, and shortened to Kingston in 1788. This town was chosen as the first capital of the United Province of Canada in 1841. Kingston has been nicknamed the Limestone City due to the many buildings being constructed using an abundance of limestone. The Hochelaga Inn joins the rich history of Kingston and is an iconic heritage property designated by the province of Ontario. This Victorian-style mansion was built for John McIntyre, a lawyer that served as mayor of Kingston in 1878. The property was inherited by Harriet Macpherson, a niece of Sir John A. Macdonald, and became John McIntyre's wife in 1877. The construction began in 1878 and was completed in 1879. The windows of the Hochelaga Inn contains a beautifully calligraphed JM and HM for John McIntyre and Harriet McIntyre. These are original to the construction in 1879 and features different colored panels filled with different artistic renditions of nature. In 1907, the Bank of Montreal's Hochelaga Foundation purchased the property from John McIntyre and owned it until they sold it in 1933. The building served as a manager's residence and an executive retreat for employees traveling between Montreal and Toronto. The bank moved the main fireplace to the middle of the dining and living room area to create a double-sided fireplace. This area of the property's history is honored throughout its name. Hochelaga is an Iroquois word for the land that the city of Montreal is built on today, and it means beaver dam. After 25 years of ownership, the Bank of Montreal sold the property in 1933 to John McCulloch, who converted the large mansion into 11 apartment units. The building was later sold to Gordon Bale and John Rutherford. In the 52 years' time that the Hochelaga mansion operated as an apartment building, it became run down. There were even discussions in Kingston to potentially have the building condemned. In 1985, the property was purchased by a Picton-based hospitality company called Someplace Different Hospitality Group. They renovated the old building with 11 apartments into a beautiful 22-room hotel with a private ensuite bathroom in every bedroom. While doing this, they managed to keep ample amounts of the nearly century and a half worth of history. They took extensive planning and years to complete. The Hochelaga has seen a few different owners over the years, but continues to operate as a bed and breakfast since its transformation in 1985. In 2021, the Hochelaga was purchased by ACE Kingston Hospitality Inc. We cover this much history of the land and the inn to establish that many people have lived on the land. With a history going back as far as 1200 CE, the area must be filled with love, loss, grief, disagreements, and more that could contribute to the chance of capturing evidence of ghosts or the paranormal. While the creepy ghost stories have no known legends around the ghostly perpetrators, the incidents have made the inn a stop on the Kingston Ghost Tour. One woman who reads auras stayed at the inn this past summer and told the owner about a ghostly older woman in black. There's a seat by a front window where the woman is said to have seen the ghostly figure sitting often. The woman said when the ghostly figure climbed the stairs of the Victorian-era inn, her black dress swished around the other guests. Another woman stayed in the hotel with her 2 teenage daughters. She awoke in the middle of the night to one of her daughters at the foot of her bed saying, "We have to get out of here right away." The woman told the daughter not to worry and watched as her daughter went back to bed. She then awoke a second time because she heard laughter at the foot of her bed. She told her daughter to go back to sleep. In the morning, she had found that it took a great deal of strength to enter the room her daughters were sleeping in, and both daughters assured her that they had not been in her room the previous night. When the woman looked back at the event, she realized she'd only ever seen a black, shadowy figure at the foot of her bed and not her actual daughter. The same morning, another couple told the innkeeper that they just knew somebody was in the room, and that both the man and the woman woke at the same time and could feel their hair standing on end. There's also a story about a guest at the inn who heard a woman singing a lullaby, and common tales of objects being thrown across the room at the inn. Another story about a guest awoke in the middle of the night by the cries of a ghostly 9-year-old boy with blonde hair. Our housekeepers say ghosts play jokes on them by turning on television sets suddenly, says the innkeeper. Despite the large number of stories, one response seen online to the hotel reads this: "Good afternoon. Thank you for your feedback. We have multiple entrances to the basement, and with the wind flow there are constantly doors pulling back and forth. Sorry this experience left you uneasy. It is a fairly common problem in older houses with multiple entrances such as this one. Thank you for taking the time to share your feedback with us. Kind regards, Team Hochelaga." The inn has a rich history with many different suggested paranormal activities. So while we're investigating, it's important to determine what type of haunting we're looking for. There are 2 types. Residual hauntings, which can have many characteristics, such as orbs, EVP sessions that catch repeated phrasing, the sounds of footsteps, apparitions that are disinterested in their environments, and opening and closing of doors, just to name a few. Alternatively, there are also intelligent hauntings. Intelligent hauntings can include many of these same phenomena but will have an intelligent reaction. Moving items, communications over EVPs, Ouija boards, etc. The list of detected evidence in the Hochelaga Inn and the stories told by guests include apparitions, disembodied voices, singing and cries, TVs turning on and off, and feelings of uneasiness. This could encompass both residual and intelligent hauntings, so we'll need to be on the lookout for orbs, shadow people, elementals, as we are close to water, children, and as always, potentially demons. So with all that being said, it's time to go out and start our spectral searches.
It does look pretty neat. Let's go. Oh yeah, oh shit, of course I
I think that is attached. We're gonna have so much weird footage that Jordan takes. Just like being lost.
Oh yeah, absolutely. bunny.
It's a haunted bunny.
Yeah.
But it's a nice thing. Over.
Did you find the ghost?
Yeah.
I just removed this.
Okay, I'm a short person, but what the heck is going on around here? Well, it's like this.
No, that's so
Oh, yeah.
And this fan, like, I'm just
You're making me
imagining,
shake
like,
the fucking footage all.
Well,
this
sorry,
face.
it's historical. People used to be way shorter.
Yeah,
It's true.
Because they were malnourished.
it will be. Like a wall sconce. Oh, that didn't do
Turns
anything.
on. You're like secretly flipping the light on and off in the bathroom. It's like, what?
It's like here. Okay, well, let's leave that. I don't notice it.
Secret passage, maybe? I don't know.
Like, pull it off the wall.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Hey!
How's it going, man? So basically, this area, there's like documentation on various different native communities back to the 1200s. So there's lots of all the,
Which
different
native
groups.
communities?
Oh my goodness, the late woodland people. You got the St. Lawrence Iroquois. There's the Seneca, the Cayuga, the Mohawk, the Anishinaabe.
I didn't expect you to actually have an answer. Okay.
Yeah,
That's neat.
there's a lot in here. And all this is in the history of the other video that I've made, so I'm not going to go through all of it.
Okay.
Point
We
being,
respect
though,
and honor that we're on those.
yes,
lands.
we're on those lands, and also because there's so much history, who knows, like, what, everyone always thinks a ghost, very Victorian, very woman in black Eve.
Built on ancient
But-
Indian burial ground.
I mean, who's to say there's not native ghosts around? So we like to try to go back and cover that as well.
Mhm.
As far as us, this place was built in 1878. So it's been around for a long time, and it was for John McIntyre.
Shout out McIntyre.
Shout out to McIntyres. And John McIntyre's wife was Harriet McPherson, who was then Harriet McIntyre, and she was the niece of Sir John A. Macdonald. So there's some Canadian history in here as well.
Very cool.
Yeah, 1907, the Bank of Montreal took over it and then sold it in 1933. In that time, they did a bit of moving things around. Yeah. I am correct in that.
Nice, nice, nice,
Make sure.
nice, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so then in 1933, they sold it to John McCulloch, who converted it into an 11 apartment units in this one building. And yeah, it kind of went on from there. There's been a variety of different people that have owned it. After 52 years, it got purchased, turned into a bed and breakfast, did a bunch of renovations to make it more, ensuite with the bathroom. I think it's 22 apartments in here. Got 22-room hotel with private ensuite bathrooms. And then in 2021, it got taken on by Ace Kingston Hospitality Inc. There are a lot of companies called Ace Hospitality. I found that out, so I could not find a logo for them for my video.
Okay.
So there's a lot of creepy ghost stories, and there's enough of them that they are now in the Kingston Ghost Tour. They'll come by here, so it's that popular. There was a woman that can read auras and said that there's a ghostly older woman in black that sits downstairs, that area that we were before.
That's
Yep.
where we're going.
Yeah, so we can hang out down there later
Shot
on.
of that.
And
Right
the woman said when the ghostly figure climbed the stairs of the Victorian era inn, her black dress swished by other guests. So I guess there's a lot of people on the stairs.
I'll sleep on the stairs if I need to.
Yeah.
You might be.
Good, because
Okay.
I'm gonna just not use the stairs.
As I mentioned earlier in the car as well, which is not in the video, there was also a woman that stayed with her 2 teenage daughters, and she mentioned that she woke up in the middle of the night to one of them saying, "We have to get out of here right away." She told her to go back to bed, woke up a second time to hearing laughter at the foot of her bed, and seeing her daughter there, told her to go back to sleep. And when she woke up in the morning, she found it was really hard to get into her kid's room. I guess they had 2 separate rooms. And she said when she looked back, she realized that she never actually saw her kids. And when she talked to them, they said that neither one of them had entered her room. So, ghostly
Gives me
encounters at
the,
night.
like I'm like,
Okay.
yeah.
The same morning, another couple told the innkeeper at the time that they just knew somebody was in the room with them. And I guess both of them woke up in the middle of the night with goosebumps knowing someone was there. There's also a tale of a woman singing a lullaby, objects being thrown about the room, ghostly cries of a 9-year-old boy with blonde hair, and TVs turning on and off. Now, one thing we'll say about the TV turning on and off.
There's a switch for it.
There's a TV. Yeah, there's a switch for the TV.
Yeah, and electrical
So-
in this place is probably pretty old.
I could see
Okay.
someone turning off the fan, turning on the fan,
Yeah,
and turning the
and being
TV
like,
on,
"Why did the
and being
TV
like,
turn
"Whoa,
off?"
TV turned on." But yeah, so basically tonight, sounds like they're looking for a woman in black,
Sounds good.
Yep.
as well as ghostly children, and potentially someone singing lullabies,
Maybe some indigenous.
maybe some indigenous folk. Unlike the Coburg jail we stayed, I don't hear any other rooms.
I hear
I stand
people
corrected.
talking
I hear
outside.
people.
Yeah, that's what the wind's out.
Yeah.
But
So-
it's pretty
Courtyard. To be
isolated.
To be fair,
in there.
like,
It's-
yeah, we
It's quiet. We only have one
ironically just heard noises outside,
Yeah.
but that's the first time.
Yeah.
It hasn't been
We
as
have-
prominent.
No, we
There's-
definitely haven't heard regular noise.
Yeah. And I haven't heard footsteps or anything. I haven't heard people in the hallways. We also don't know how many people are here. So,
Mhm.
yeah,
Wide activity, more
cars.
ghosts, maybe, you know.
could be.
Even opening the door, the room felt a lot more insulated, like thicker.
Mhm.
Yes, it definitely feels like a thicker room than the jail
Yeah.
and the back
Where
house.
you could hear every little thing.
Yeah,
And this is just a like, random room, right? It's not.
there was nothing
it's
special about
okay,
it.
I
It's
wanna
just
make
the
sure. So I was like, if it feels heavier, maybe.
yeah. It is the only room that could house 4 people
Or hose down.
or hose down 4 people,
Just like
Yeah.
a prison.
just like the prison.
My goal is to find a new ghost in the bathtub and have nightmares from
And it's good to have goals. All right, so
it.
that's all I got. So we can get started.
Yeah, let's
Go.
get
Let's
started.
go. I'm excited.
Connection with the bathtub.
Yeah,
Not
you're
this
gonna
time.
see me in there later. Just
Unless I'm pulling it out.
Oh, you should be good. The one thing you have to do though is measure at different angles while you're doing it.
Oh.
Rotate it a bit because it's a mono-axle device. Yeah, just mess around with it, see if you can get it to go off. Seems like there's nothing coming off that light.
Not light, particularly.
You probably get something maybe over here.
Oh, maybe. See, Eric and that shit. No.
This lamp is...
come on.
With this being Jordan's first ghost hunt, I had him start our initial readings with the K2 EMF reader.
Weird.
Maybe that light.
So is
see.
the electricity fake? It's not.
It's all our illusion.
It's
all over our
ghost
mind.
lights.
It's all unless I broke it. I touched it. I broke it. Can't take me back. You know, I get it.
I'm actually surprised it's not reacting at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta like.
Well, especially.
You should be, shouldn't have to get too close.
Well,
Well, go check out the
It
bathroom.
was pretty reactive last time we used it.
Yeah.
If you put it in the bathtub, it was crazy. I don't know.
well, that I just gotta be careful with the water.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing
After
here.
some paranormal activity, that happens.
Have you seen Route 1408?
No.
As you were just saying, because nothing was going off, if
Yeah.
anything does go off later, we can actually kind of document it.
Exactly.
So we have here. Here's our checklist of equipment, and then here is our checklist for an hourly kind of check on.
Oh,
everything.
nice. Like,
So for we start.
This form will allow us to check initial instances of breezes, opening and closing of doors, EMF, and temperature, as well as the usage of holy water. We also periodically check these factors and utilize typical paranormal investigative techniques.
of course.
On top of that, we're gonna look for breezes. I think we can all assess or agree there's no breeze in here,
No.
right?
definitely
No. It's pretty
No
stale in
breezes.
here.
We were gonna check for flat surfaces, but Eric, this guy over here, forgot our marble in level, so
Couldn't we use the cobbles?
we'll use them.
Actually-
They have one flat surface on the bottom.
Sorry.
Yeah. So I mean, I think things. It's not like when we were at the other place where like the one place everything was visibly not 2 levels. So I think we're pretty good, but we'll use the cap balls.
Yeah, I mean, everything here.
It's not closing super easily.
Oh, in case the doors open
in
and
case
close
the door
on their
opens or
own.
closes, and you're like, whoa, yeah, there's a breeze.
Try
in
the
here.
main one, because it's...
The main door was actually
Creepy.
pretty heavy.
Yeah, I was.
And it has a self-closure, so if it, like, opens and stays open. See if it self-closes.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yes, it
well,
will slam.
It definitely
Did you just do that? Please tell me you just did that.
I did.
Well,
turn
we're
it on
walking.
earlier. But I think the walking probably set it off.
it's a possibility.
All right, we're gonna.
I captured it. Well,
honestly
we're
did not.
never leaving this
Alright.
hotel
I
room.
did not hit that, unless that's Eric.
No, I turned it on
Immediately
earlier.
we were like,
and
well, this fucking guy. So as far as temperature goes, it's like 23 degrees over there. 24 degrees over here. It's hot over. It's hot by you.
Oh,
I feel hot.
23 over there. It is weirdly hot on that side of the room.
Oh man, sweating.
Bathroom is 23. It's 24 here and here, and 23 here and here.
interesting.
Outside walls.
A bathroom?
Yeah, outside walls. Yeah,
Bathroom's 23 as well.
where the windows are. Too.
Yeah. What's on the other side of this though? Is this more? There's no more house to this wall, is there?
Thermometer, the bathtub. I'm very
Alright, I'll
adamant.
check this- I'll
You're
check the
really
bathroom.
I'm very adamant on. Well, look at this.
That's
There's
the
something
side.
in
That's what
here
it's
for
at.
sure.
22. It's colder.
It's colder.
I
You
mean,
know.
it's-
You know
it's-
why?
it's a
Because the
bathroom.
ghosts. What you doing there?
Setting up this, hopefully.
What is it? You have to explain to the audience what
This
it is.
is our digital thermometer that'll measure the max and min temperatures of the room, so we can see if it decreases substantially throughout. But it measures itself, so I can just later on in the day
Right.
go back, and it'll tell me what it started at and the max and mins.
Because I'm
Pretty good.
smart.
Okay.
So I'll turn on some of these guys.
Bathroom.
Want me to put? Want me to
In
put
the
one in?
tub.
I'm gonna go put one in the bath. I gotta go face my fears.
Yeah, in our place.
All right, so we got the 4 cat balls in the different areas of the room. Hey, wait
Has that always been in there?
What did you do?
Nothing. What are you talking
I don't believe you for a second.
Did you bring that from home?
No.
Oh, that was the door. That's good.
That has not always been there.
No, the hand was not in his eye before, Eric.
God, you're such a.
Eric.
I was like, there's no. It says cut. It's not even haunted.
My goodness. Maybe
Condemned. That got me. That.
That's pretty good. Like I don't even know where you found that.
Throughout the night, we found that Sarah had consistent results with the EMF in the bathroom, whereas no one else managed to find the same intensity in the responses.
Well, at least not some of these lights.
Yo, come look. Come look.
Oh.
Fucking told you.
No way.
Oh shit. Hey, Ghosty.
I don't like it.
Well, at least we know there's a good spot to check out in there.
For me.
So, ordinarily from here though, we would do things like some sort of ghost hunting activity.
Okay,
Such
yeah.
as we could do an EVP, we could do the spirit box, we could do like the Ouija board or something.
We can do the Ouija board.
You just go in-
I'll
you
get over
go in
my. If she's
straight.
gonna get over her fear in that bathroom.
All right.
Yeah.
Jordan said he wasn't gonna do this
I'm in-
Ouija board today, so
I did.
I'm inspiring.
So, there's 2 different methods of doing this, depending on what you read online. The first one is you just wait a few minutes and see what happens. And the second one is, if nothing happens, you spell out hello. So we'll just take a moment. Is there anybody there?
There.
Oh my goodness, I wonder what that was.
Should I tap in?
See you guys. I'm in the car. Good night.
I'm not even gonna look at it. Like that's how you know it's not me. Like,
Oh my god.
Alright.
We found that while trying to use the Ouija board, Eric was joking around just a little bit too much, and so we had Jordan sub in so that we could try to get some legitimate results.
Go for it.
Get out of
Fuck
here.
around, make it feel less intense.
Oh, I just know it's
I just know.
Alright, well, let's try saying hello. Alright. Is there anyone there? Was that you creeping around the hallway behind us?
is flashing.
What do you mean by that? Apparently there are some ghosty girls or a little boy
Little
here.
kids.
Any kids around here?
You guys are bad at this. You're supposed to move it around and like.
No.
You have the EVP going. You have the EVP going, right? So
Yeah.
it's supposed to actually shut up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
all
Okay.
let's all be quiet.
Alright. There's apparently a woman in black, but no one knows her name. Can you say or spell your name?
Despite multiple questions and time with Jordan, we received no response from the Ouija board. Sarah had some results in the bathroom with the EMF, so we decided to see if the ghost would be more receptive to her.
Alright.
Obviously, you can ask questions too.
Yeah. Is there someone there?
Do you want to meet me in the bathroom later?
This is not going to know.
Follow-up question. Why?
Alright, we'll just go back to that. Just spell your name.
FEGQV. Double G.
Ignore Eric. Please spell your name.
Let us know in 30 seconds or over. Let us know in 30 seconds of Jordan.
Sounds good.
Despite trying Eric, Jordan, and Sarah, we had no response from the Ouija board. We decided to move on to new activities.
Alright,
Say
we gotta say goodbye. Okay, bye-bye.
Maybe we just need a
We are
bigger Ouija board.
not using this anymore.
Like the ghost is. Oh,
Spirits.
thank you.
You're cut off.
Thank you.
The ghost is like, what is this tiny bullshit?
Yeah, like this isn't even a real board.
Yeah.
I feel like that we skipped directly to doing the Ouija board first. There was
It's
no
into a
build-up.
meditative state.
Alright, you wanna try Spirit Box?
Yeah, might as well. Yeah.
How do we want to do it? So one person asks questions and Jordan says what he hears.
Well, maybe we'll just do it right here for now, just low volume.
Okay.
Okay, so this we just ask questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is anyone there?
The guitar seems like a yes.
Yeah.
Are you the lady that wanders the halls?
It's the internet.
Are you a child?
So yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like that's not usually like that.
Yeah.
It's usually like static mostly. No?
We can just do AM instead. You and your friends.
Oh, that's frightening.
Yeah.
Are you angry?
How do you feel about us being in this room? Are you the woman in black that people see?
Great idea.
Are you going to be in our room later?
Are you gonna wait until we're asleep?
That's another good idea. That's
Why?
kind of concerning that you got two good ideas back to back. Did
Why-
you say add?
Are you a man?
I think again,
I got a yeah there.
if you're not the woman in black, are you one of the kids? Supposed to be a little boy that's blonde. I want something really just sort of.
Are you
Is that
gonna?
like Jordan again?
Yeah.
Are you saying Jordan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna sleep with Jordan tonight? Just called you a bitch. I think he's gonna make you a bitch.
Yo, man, I've already been spooned. I'm sorry, I'm a one ghost person.
I'm a one ghost person.
There, we're gonna try the AM because there's a lot of nonsense going on right now.
Spit it out.
Yo, it's got a beat going on.
Yeah. Do you like Jordan? How did you die? Do you know how you died?
You know you're dead.
Despite the fact that you don't see it in our video here, we actually spent a fair amount of time asking questions, and we found that the AM setting on the spirit box yielded no results.
It's kind of the debate that I was having before, where it's like, is it that the ghosts are able to manipulate at this level here on the device, and they're talking, or is it like they're able to pull words kind of
That's-
like Pictionary style, of
Like
like they're
from-
picking and choosing from the radio stations?
That's what I would
to
assume.
make a sentence. In which case,
Then
the
AM wouldn't
increase-
be.
Yeah, AM is less from the kind of
Yeah,
pull from.
FM's actually better.
FM is more floating around from the kind of.
And you just have to like really listen and like interpret what they're
Yeah.
calling.
You want to try
Because we
FM
got a lot of
again?
yeses and stuff on
Yeah,
FM.
yeah.
All right, let's
Let's
try
try
again.
I mean, we're getting some interesting responses. I would say.
Yeah.
Okay, let's cycle back. Are you a person?
Are you a demon?
Oh.
With you tonight? Well, we could try using the headphones.
Yeah.
And us asking questions and just say what you hear.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Asking-
Is there a ghost in the bathroom? Are you in there with Jordan right now? Do you want to speak to me?
Get in the tub.
Did you actually say that?
Why did you want Jordan to get? He's in the tub.
It's closing the curtains over.
Jordan, are you?
God damn, man. Go back. We're hearing kids outside.
Yeah.
I'm so spooked.
Do you want to? Yeah, I guess just ask some questions.
Okay. Do you want to tell me something through Jordan? Do you have a message for us? Sweet jazz. Do you have a message for us? Do you have a child? We will. We will what? Are you a group of ghosts? Come on. Do you want us all to come in the bathtub? Okay, that's terrifying. Why does she like it? What does she like? Who is she? Do you think I like it?
Come on, guys, come out.
Alright.
Sorry, it's going so quick. There was like some things I'm like, I don't know if anything made sense.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
Yeah, yeah, some creepy stuff.
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh,
What? Did you hit that?
no.
No.
So
A bag that's about 3 times the size of a regular bag is like the same price.
well, they're so expensive. That's why I like these. It's crazy.
So how haunted
Irresistibles
is it?
brand.
Yeah, like, well, this is the
Good
same kind
brand.
of like deal, like, cause this would be normally like $3 at a grocery store.
Yeah.
That's like $1, you said,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I think you can handle this, right? I don't actually. Do you have a drink on hand just in case I'm wrong? Because my hotness level is very distorted.
My hotness level. So cocky.
Yeah, it's all this, the ghosts are hitting on
Yeah.
me too much.
All right, that's it. No
It's
coffee.
inflated ego tonight.
Yeah. Pretty good chips. I like those.
So you said do like something different every hour?
Or we can do
Maybe
kind of
do
similar
something
things
else.
throughout the hours, but like maybe like we'll just swap out, like maybe go some more receptive to talking to you and Jordan,
Yeah.
something
Probably
like
good to
that, or
take
maybe
little
they just don't
breaks,
like
though.
your voice.
As mentioned previously, Sarah had consistent results of the K2 EMF reader in the bathroom. However, no one else managed to find results. I decided to try one more time and document it on camera.
The two.
Nothing is really happening.
Who are you talking to there?
Camera.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, come try that EMF again.
I wasn't prepared. Was the light off?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, official under the bed. Let's go.
So seems like there.
Because of the results that Sarah achieved with the K2 EMF reader, we decided to redo the spirit box with Sarah in the bathroom to see if the ghosts or spirits would be more receptive to her.
Is there anybody here?
Beats.
Beats.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Purple? No.
Ah. Are you a...
Can't.
Okay.
Coke.
Oh,
Can't do
God,
coke.
I can't do coke here?
Oh, shit.
Okay. Are you a woman? You a man?
Still around.
What's going on?
Left?
Okay.
No.
No.
Which way's left?
Forever.
You forever? Okay.
Tony?
Is your name Tony?
Probably.
The sound. Whiskey.
Ooh.
I like whiskey.
She dedicated.
Did
She dedicate whisk.
she dedicate the whiskey? Is your name Tony? Can you tell us anything about the afterlife?
What?
That's amazing.
Going down.
Are you going to be staying in this room tonight?
I just
Will you be staying at
be
the
here.
bed? Are you a human?
On weekends.
Only on weekends.
Ooh.
I don't know what that
Party
means.
demon on
Are you
weekdays.
Demon.
Are you a demon?
Close.
Yeah.
You're here.
Yeah, I am.
If we are here. And you're close? Are you close to us being here?
My life.
Do you know how you died?
Slow.
Did you die slowly?
So.
Reworked
So
here.
slow?
Bitch.
Whoa, aggressive.
I was not trying to cause a problem here.
This ghost is getting it.
Yeah. That's not the first time I said bitch either. Okay, well, I'm gonna...
48.
40.
Yo, that's a good number, I guess.
I can do this forever.
I can do it.
She's so confident in there now. She's like, this is the place. This is...
It is all over. Like, I was saying,
I mean, some stuff you can't hear though. I'm
Mm.
like, that
No.
sounded very distinct. It was like,
Last time we did this,
shut up, and I couldn't understand.
last time we did this, I was the one listening to
yeah.
it.
Well, what do you guys want to try now? You want to try... We could try the Ghostwriter.
Ooh. I tried that before and it was not successful.
Yeah, we'll try two.
Wanna be in the-
Okay, if there's anyone there, you can now draw us a nice picture. Some children ghosts around here. Would you like to draw a picture? Seeing as, I don't know, you're a child. Kids like drawing stuff.
Your favorite animal.
If you are not one of the children, you can always write us something. It doesn't have to be a picture. Doesn't make any sort of movements on this page. Can you write the year you were born in?
That's a good question.
Yeah, like they know when they died. They know when they were born, probably.
I can't remember when I died.
Without any movement of the pen or the oracle, we decide to move on to other methods of spirit communication.
That's why I wonder about like doing some breathing stuff somewhere else, so it's just more exciting in the room too.
We can maybe go over there and do some of the similar things on the bed.
Yeah.
For the next ones.
You are correct.
Are we good like this? Is this good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. If there is anybody there, you can talk into the recorder here, or you can come and try to interact with this light over here and make it go off. So is there anybody here? We are going to go downstairs in a bit. Will you be downstairs with us to talk into the recorder down there? Can you come over and interact with this light over here to make other lights go off? Can you make that light go to the red?
With our relocating to a new part of the room, we found there was no reaction on the K2 EMF reader. Additionally, when reviewing the audio recording, we also found there are no EVPs.
Okay, well, we're going to go venture into the hallway now.
Feel free to come with us.
Yep. Feel free to come with us, and we're going to go sit in the chair.
That was so
Yep.
enticing. Would you like to?
Okay, is there anybody here in this stairwell? Apparently there's a woman that is in black that is in these stairs. Are you here? Can you make any sort of noise to signal that you are here? Okay, we're going downstairs. We decided to continue searching the hotel to perform more EVPs based on the stories of the women in black. There were other many large windows. We knew the one story supported the woman sitting in a chair near one. This was also giving us the opportunity to grab another coffee. It wasn't until after reviewing the footage that I noticed this silhouette. Is this the woman in black standing by the window? Yeah, sure.
Oh no, it's okay. But thank you.
Alright, it's just me and Jordan in the room. So if we hear other voices, it is potentially Sarah and Eric in the other area making coffee. Looks like they're coming over now, though. Is there anybody down here with us? You can hear kind of some people talking, I think upstairs or outside. There's apparently a woman in black. Are you somewhere on this floor with us?
As we wrapped up our investigation downstairs, we thought we'd try one more EVP by the larger window by the fireplace. Maybe this is the window. Maybe this is the area that they're talking about.
Oh,
Okay, we found a large window. I know that there was someone that could see auras that said that someone was sitting by large windows, so maybe this is it. Are you the woman in black that was sitting by the large window? And if so, are you here? Are you the one that is singing lullabies somewhere? Eric just scared the crap out of me.
I saw him in the reflection.
Will you be singing a lullaby later? Apparently there's also a child that cries at night. Do you know who this child is? Is this your child?
And do either of you have a name?
Yes. Can you tell us what either of your names are? There's also talks of 2 young girls, or potentially 1 young girl. Does she have a name? Can you tell us how old you are? Despite what I did not know at the time, or be a silhouette in the area, when reviewing the footage and recordings that we took here, there were no notable voices or any sort of apparition or reflection that was notable. We will see you tonight in our room when you sleep on our bed with us.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that loud.
Alright, well, we're gonna get into bed now. Well, Eric's being a dick over there.
Hey.
So, here's hoping that ghosts will come and do terrible things to Jordan over there.
As it said in that.
In this first video, you can see a slight increase in light in the bottom left corner. Throughout the night, there were also a number of orbs that were caught. This one demonstrates an interesting pattern as it swoops from the right into the center shot and then back to the right. Interestingly, in this shot, the entire shot brightens and then dims again for no seemingly known reason. No one was awake and no one changed any of the lighting in the room. Here we can see another orb drift by. And to add to the most terrifying part of our night, the snoring that was occurring throughout the night. This orb was exceptionally interesting due to the fact that it seemed to leave a trail behind it as it passed by, which would not be prominent with either insects or dust. Okay, so we have woken up the next day. I think we heard some banging in the night around 2 in the morning. And Jordan?
Yeah, I saw a shadow just like appear on the door. We'll have to see if it's actually been caught on the motion detector cameras. Hopefully we get something there. But yeah, it was an interesting, very interesting stay.
Yeah, it was an interesting stay here.
I slept like a baby. It was fine.
Eric slept great.
I did not.
Yeah, I did not. So, I guess, yeah, thanks to any of the ghosts and spirits that were here with us, and till the next time. So, we're going to now holy water this place.
This is Josh. He's our leader. Watch him as he throws holy water, like any good cult leader.
The Hochelaga Inn is an incredibly beautiful Victorian inn with a rich Canadian history. The ominous external face is balanced by the warm reception, free hot beverages, and delightful breakfast. The inn has stories straight out of what we'd expect in cinema, from women in black, crying children, and ghostly lullabies. Our investigation yielded EMF results, spirit box results, EVP results, orbs, and even potentially an apparition. So if you're looking for a unique experience and possibly a ghostly encounter, I highly recommend visiting the Hochelaga Inn during your own spectral searches.